with COVID, and I had my team ready. I have everything ready, and I just, tried to play my best to get through the games. When I first found out I had qualified, I was kind of amazed because I thought I always kind of had a chance to qualify, but not like a real big chance. But this is the one time I had a real good run, was winning games consistently, and it was really amazing. I never really thought I would have a chance to do something like this. My favorite card to use for the day of qualifiers was probably a combination of the Evo Dwayne Wade and then that Flash David Robinson. Those were the two cards that really just did it all for me. My strategy going into the tournament is a little bit different than in the qualifiers, because obviously everyone that qualify are very competitive players, so you kind of have to adjust to how they're playing compared to maybe an unlimited or qualifiers. But it's around the same, just trying to score, outplay your opponent. The first person I told when I qualified was probably my mother. She didn't really know what it meant at all. She was kind of confused, but then she heard it was for 250,000. She kind of started understanding a little bit. But yeah, I told my mother first. When I first started playing 2K a few years ago, I never would have thought there would ever be a chance to even compete for this amount of money at all. So to win this amount of money would just be kind of crazy to me. My mom and dad are getting kind of old now, so they're coming close to retirement. Maybe this could help them with that. And my brother maybe going into college. So this definitely would help out the entire family if I was to win. There's always new cards coming out every week, every Friday, new packs drop,
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out. I don't see the point." Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Barnes is the 4 with Holmes in the middle. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's D in at point guard. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. Clint Capella out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. And some teams now making some coaching changes in the middle of the season. Smitty, how jarring is that for a player?
Most of the veterans see it coming, but it's very jarring for a lot of the inexperienced young guys. Either way, you got to play the game.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Young with it. Driving inside, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He has adapted a way to use his body to shield defenders that's bigger than him. Trae Young finishing through contact.
Here's D. To the middle. Here's Holmes. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Here's Young. Another shot. Capella can't get it to go. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's D. There's the triple. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Gallinari for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's a beautiful play call. Gallinari's dangerous off the catch because it allows him to get his shot in rhythm.
And there's the drive. Here's Holmes. Hey, rejected by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. And Reddish gets it to go.
We saw a lot of this from Cam in college. He seems most comfortable creating off the bounce.
The Kings have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. From about 19, tries to keep it alive. Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Young with it, and it's Holmes picking him up. Back to Gallinari. Pass to Bogdanovich. They swipe it. Holmes against Young. Holmes, good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Young, the pass to Gallinari. Back to Young. And he's going for the oop here. And Holmes with the block. And that one drops. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Cam Reddish. That's his first personal foul.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's D. A 3 off the inbound. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Kings trailing. Pass to D. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lets it go from the wing. He squares up and sinks it. He's got 5. And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
Here's D. He's got 5. 3-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Young, the pass to Capella. Bogdanovich on the wing. The kick out to Young. Sends it home from 3-point land. Young's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Here's D. Give him 8. The 3 is up and out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from 3-point land so far. Outside for Gallinari. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's D. And the Kings with another 3.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Young, the pass to Capella. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's D. And the Kings with another 3.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Outside Young with the floater. And Holmes pulls it down.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's D. Guarded by Young. Here's D. Can't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one in Sacramento.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
There's their awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Pass to D. To the paint. Holmes passes to Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's D. 16 points for him. And they'll get another chance. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Atlanta. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Here's D. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Unloads. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's D. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston. Here's Young. He takes it in, uses the glass on the layup. And now a 5-point Hawks lead.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here's D, guarded by Young. D hits a three-pointer. He's got 21.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Young attacking, gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Holmes. Here's D. This one for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's Reddish, 15 in his last outing. Outside Gallinari, Young with it. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Reddish misses. The Kings trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's D, defended by Bogdanovich. Here's D. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Young attacking. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 17 points.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Sacramento calls timeout. Coming into this, having notch to win against Boston in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
The Kings making a switch here. Thompson, he's checked in for Holmes. Bagley comes in for Barnes. Davis, he's checked in for Hield. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Halliburton.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Young against Fox. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 19 points.
What a fearless scorer Young is, and he does it in many different ways.
And 1:01 left to play in the first. The putback. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Herder gets the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 4.
They have no answer defensively inside.
With the drive. And that one drops for him. That's 29 for him.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Pass to Young. Here's Okongwu. Defended by Thompson. Back to Young. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
D gets the bucket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Young. Gallinari for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Here's D. Herder defending. 4-3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Hawks ahead, leading by a point. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Another thing they're having success with tonight is the mid-range jump shot. It's been really falling for them.
On the court for Sacramento, Marvin Bagley is out there with Terrence Davis. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's D in at the shooting guard position. Oh, swiped away.
Hi, guys. Well, D in their last time out against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He scored 27 points, and his shot was looking pure from downtown and from the line. His contribution.
And good. There's another.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate opponents all season long.
And we knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season. Tipped away. Outside Herder. Clock at 6. Here's Wright. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Kings leading.
You gotta appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Hunter. The baseline J is on the way. Herder can't hit. And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
D gets the bucket.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Herder. Outside Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Davis. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And that's his first personal.
Fred, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really? BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone that averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Pass to Jang. Outside Hunter. Excellent D there from Davis. On offense, here are the Kings. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's D. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Another three for Sacramento.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Fox against Wright. Here's Jang. Can't get it to fall. For Sacramento, they've gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Here's D. Hounded by Wright. Fox outside. Pass to D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots it. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Now here's Hunter. Checked by Davis. And it's in there. Hunter's gotten 4 this quarter.
Beautiful footwork and agility. DeAndre does damage down low.
Here's D. Beyond the arc. Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Now here's Wright to the inside. Hunter can't get it to go. Here's D, and it's blocked.
When you watch Kevin Herder, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Hunter's got 6.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Down low. And he buries his first look.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
DeAndre Hunter, over 3 years at Virginia, was a very mature player, and he left with a championship under his belt. After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Reddish comes in for Okongwu. And so he makes both from the line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Fox, the pass to Hield. Back to Fox. Pass to Hield. Outside Bagley. Fox with the ball. Hounded by Wright. That's good from Fox on the assist from Bagley. Fox has gotten his first bucket of the night.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Hunter on the wing. Give him 8 points now. Hunter's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Outside heel. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Reddish, here we go. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. Halliburton comes in for De'Aaron Fox.
Cam Reddish. I count 1 shot.
Watching Cam Reddish, I see all-star level potential. It's going to be interesting to track his development because he's still establishing his identity.
Outside heel. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Hield. Outside Mitchell. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Wright. Hunter on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Tries a 10-footer. No good. So Sacramento will take it the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Right, the pass to Capella. Now here's Hunter. Tries again, and the nice bucket inside from Capella. Capella's got 6 points.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Pass to Halliburton. Outside Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one. Capella with it. Here's Reddish. 7 points in the game. Hunter on the wing. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Reddish. And he lobs it up top. And it's Capella with the jam.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Now Halliburton. Barnes finds Hield. Here's Mitchell. From downtown, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter, and it's Trae Young in for Wright. Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Young. And he drives in. It's deflected. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Rebounded by Hield. Well, the Kings shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Mitchell against Young. Pass to Lynn. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. You know, when Buddy Hield came into the league, he joined a select list of current and former NBA players that hail from the Bahamas. It's not a long list, but it's longer than you might think.
And what's incredible is Buddy did a fantastic job for the relief effort in the Bahamas after the devastating hurricane in 2017. His work to raise funds and resources for the people who were affected was so important to that entire nation.
Young finds Capella. And here's Bogdanovic. There's the drive. Outside for Gallinari. The three is up. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his fifth shot in as many attempts.
A staple of Gallinari's offensive attack. His ability to stretch the floor with his shooting is impressive.
Holmes passes to Halliburton. Hield with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Capella with a block. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 23 points.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Pass to Hield. Back to Halliburton. From about 16, and the jumper is good. Halliburton's got his first points of the night.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Young, the pass to Capella. Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. Now Bogdanovic. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
The Kings leading. Mitchell, the pass to Hield. Back to Mitchell. Inside. And it's Hield that time on the assist by Mitchell.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Barnes against Gallinari. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Barnes. Capella can't get it to go. The Kings shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. And the basket by Halliburton.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And he's going for the lob. And the slam dunk by Capella.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
And so it's Sacramento with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And Sacramento has possession. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And the Kings call time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Danilo Gallinari out there with Clint Capella. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give them the ball and let them go to work.
Outside Young. Down low. Capella inside. Defended by Holmes. Capella can't get it to go. Well, the Kings shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Again, the Kings score.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. D gets the bucket.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Gallinari against Barnes. Gallinari, the pass to Capella. Here's Reddish. Into the lane. 6 to shoot. Softly drops in the floater. Reddish has got 9.
It's tough to stop Cam on the drive. He's so fluid and coordinated.
Here's D, guarded by Young. Outside for Halliburton. Shot from 12. And yes, another basket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Gallinari to the inside. Young. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's D, guarded by Capella. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Pass to Reddish. Barnes against Gallinari. And here's Young. Got a hand on it. Here's Reddish. Floats one. Offensive board. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Bagley's checked in for the Kings.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Got it.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Driving to the basket. Sacramento grabs the miss. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
High arcing shot. That one no good. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. To the paint. Here's D. Rebound Atlanta. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds now. The Hawks have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Jang to the middle. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 28 points for the game.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Here's D. Hits yet again. Wow!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. There's Young with the 3. Rebounded by Hield. Hield's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Barnes on the take. And he banks in the layup. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Barnes making up his mind early. He was going straight to the rack there. Gotta love how aggressive he is.
And here's Young. And he's got 28 now. The floater. That one falls. Young's got 30.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Here's D, guarded by Young. Here's D. Fires for three. And again. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Outside Bogdanovich. It's picked off. Now the Kings in transition. Barnes, no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Young. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
This is Young's game. He's a shooter and someone that looks to score often.
Pass to Bagley. Halliburton outside. Here's D, guarded by Young. Here's D. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Here's Reddish. Wide open. Rebounded by Hield. Hield's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's D. Going inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
And for Atlanta Hawks dancing. All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu checks in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Herter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Wright subbed in for Trae Young. Outside Herter. Pass to Wright. Driving in. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Sacramento has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Connects again from distance.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown.
Physical D right there, but Herter's mentally tough, never lost focus.
Here's D. Herter defending. Pass to Bagley. No good on the shot. The Hawks have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Herter with it. Fox picks him up. Here's Jang. Right outside. Back to Jang. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's D. Herter defending. Here's D. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebound Atlanta. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. To the inside, Okongwu.
With Onyeka Okongwu, you get an athletic big man who puts a ton of energy into his defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Something else they've done a lot tonight is take advantage of any gaps in the D with quick, aggressive drives down the lane.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's D. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Pass to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock to the left side wing. Here's D. And again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Offensive rebound, Jang. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
At the line for your Hawks.
First free throw is good. The Kings making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And so he hits both. Sacramento in total control. Here's D. Left side Bagley. It's stolen away. Right against Fox. Pass to Okongwu. Who poked away. There's the 3. Good! Another from 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place with that make.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. Herder with it. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play. Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Fox against Wright. Outside Herder. Let's go with a 3. That one is off. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Here's D. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. 1:52 left in the third quarter here. 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Bagley. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
His first personal foul.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the talent is evident. A big man who can go out and get you a double-double any night. Plays with just an infectious energy, too.
And the Hawks making a change here. Capella's checked in. Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. When it comes to Bagley, one question mark I have is his health. And if he might be injury-prone, Grant.
Well, the good news, BA, for him is that he's young. Hopefully he's able to shake off these nagging injuries. Let's face it, the more he's on the court, the more confidence he'll gain.
And here's Hunter from the arc. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Mitchell, and the layup is good. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
1:03 left to play in the third quarter. Right, the pass to Capella. Down low. Will it go? Rebound by the Kings. Holmes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's D. Another 3 for Sacramento.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the inside, and it's Capella with the jam.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
27 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to D. Drives to the hoop. And stolen by Herter. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Aggressive move by Hunter, showing the power, the body control. This is why he was drafted number 4 overall.
Here's D. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. And the Kings with another 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings in total control, up by 29 going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. More 2K action in just a moment.